in theater.
Subscribe.
Minasan konnichiwa. That means hello everyone in Japanese. You know, I keep saying I'm taking Japanese lessons. Well, turns out there's a bunch of classes on Skillshare. Thank you, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. Oh. Nihongo benkyou shite imasu. One day I shall become fluent. Now, if you don't know what Skillshare is, let me tell you all about them. Skillshare is an online learning community with over 1,000 different classes on various subjects. There are classes for creative and curious people and anyone looking to explore new interests or hobbies, develop a new skill, dust off any old skills, and pretty much just get creative in a learning environment. Now, I know this is my millionth time mentioning that I'm studying Japanese, okay? Gomen nasai. Gomen. And although I've been taking some great Japanese classes on here, another class I've been obsessed with is this Learn Premiere Pro and Edit, a how-to video for beginners. It's taught by Ms. Helise Narvaez, who is a digital storyteller, a video producer, and a YouTube content creator like myself. One thing I love about her class is that she literally breaks down Premiere Pro from the basics, from opening up the software. She explains the entire interface, from keyframing. If you've never touched Premiere Pro in your life and you want to create videos, check her class out. You can ask me, but she can show you better than I can tell you. Another one of my favorite things about Skillshare is that the classes are broken up into sections. So if you don't want to spend the entire hour and 36 minutes watching a video, you can easily skip to the section that you want to watch it, and move on with your life. Now, I know everyone's not a content creator and everyone's not learning Japanese. That is okay. Their class is literally on there for anyone. If you want to learn how to cook, you want to be more productive, manage your finances, learn about stocks, what else? Just search what you want and click on the video that interests you. Skillshare is curated for learning, so there's no ads to distract from your learning experience. So if you're interested in entering a community of encouragement and inspiration, I have something for you. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click on the link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so you can start exploring your creativity today. Thank you, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. Let's watch Onward. I tell y'all, this is like one of my favorite comfort movies. When this movie came out, I watched it relentlessly. It's just so peaceful.
Long ago, the world was full of wonder. It was adventurous, exciting, and best of all, there was magic.
And then what happened?
The world found a simpler way to get by.
I call it the light bulb.
I like how they gave up magic for simplicity. You gave up magical things and wonderful things for simplicity?
Magic faded away.
Like, that just showed you, like, they were that lazy that magic was too hard to learn. This is such a wholesome, innocent movie. I love it. It's so underrated. Like, no one talks about this. No one talks about Onward. Yes, Mom.
I'm a mighty warrior.
Gotta get the cardio in. Can't relate, but
Down, bad dragon. Back to your lair.
I like how the dragons evolved from fearsome beasts to house pets.
Speaking of trying new things, did you sign up for driving practice? No!
Tom Holland's voice is so distinctive.
Hey there, birthday boy. You can't spend all day playing your board game.
I don't feel like he needs a chair. I feel like he can just sit down like a regular horse.
Centaurs could run 70 miles an hour?
I own a vehicle. Don't need to run.
But how does that work, you and the car?
The man wore the ugliest purple socks every single day.
What?
But he was just bold.
Bold.
Aww. When I tell you, I've never related to a character so much in my life. Like, the amount of to-do lists, starting my new life over list I've made. Learn to drive, still on the list. Hey, we all have our things.
Would you mind not putting your feet on my chair today?
Well, if I don't have good blood flow, I can't concentrate on my schoolwork. You don't want me to do bad in school, do you?
This is when you pull the chair from under his feet. Oh, look at the little gnomes in the front. They're so cute.
Any volunteers?
Oh, I like how he's trying to speak up more. This is so me.
Any minute. Into traffic. Merge into traffic.
See,
I'm not ready.
This is a terrible driver instructor. When I had to merge for my first time, it was very simple.
What up, dudes? I'm having a party tonight. That's not something anyone says. Okay, don't say dudes. Gang? What's up,
You
gang?
can say dudes. There's nothing wrong with dude. Hey, dudes. I probably wouldn't say it to a bunch of people, but to like one person. Hey, dude. Maybe.
Tonight, but I'm sure you probably are doing something tonight, and you like cake. Like I like cake. I've got a cake at my house.
Tom Holland plays the perfect awkward kid. He plays the perfect awkward kid.
It's embarrassing. It's okay, girl. Patch you back up.
You know what? I just remembered that my birthday is canceled.
What?
Oh, he's so embarrassed. They were kind of into it. They weren't even like, you're weird. You can't cross the list off so quickly. You gotta at least give it a few more chances. And he actually did speak up more.
Hi, Dad.
Hello? Hello?
It's me, Ian.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Did you have a good day?
Well, I'm trying.
This entire scene is like heartbreaking. Making up conversations from a recording of his dad's voice.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah, I mean...
And he's so into it too.
Bye.
Aww.
What do you mean it's from Dad?
I don't know.
He just said to give you this when you were both over 16.
It's crazy that she kept it this long.
It's a wizard staff. Dad was a wizard.
What? Hold on. Your dad was an accountant. I mean...
It's so funny how like the magic is so like foreign to them now. It's
Only once is all we get. Grant me this rebirth.
Tomorrow's sun is set.
One day to walk the earth. One day to walk the earth. Tomorrow's sun is set.
Only once is all we get. Grant me this rebirth.
oh, it only why do it only work for his voice? He's like the chosen one. He's Harry Potter. The ugly purple socks. This is actually so cool.
I can help! Molly, no! Ah, it's just legs! There's no top part. I definitely remember Dad having a top part.
I think I would prefer the top part. This is just like that question Willy Wonka posed in Charlie and Chocolate Factory.
If you had to choose only one half of your son, which one would it be?
I would most definitely want the half that I can talk to. Aww. Pretty much his first time meeting his son, right? Or at least that's the first time he's meeting his dad.
We'll start at the place where all quests begin. The Manticore's Tavern. You hear that, Dad? We're going on a quest.
Working on a list of things I wanted to do with Dad. You know, play catch, take a walk, driving lesson, share my whole life story with him.
Kind of a packed list for 24 hours.
Hey, sweetie. Lazy. Oh, this dragon is always under my feet.
That's literally my dog. And when you accidentally step on her, she acts like it was the biggest betrayal of her life.
Aloft Elevar. Aloft Elevar. Am I saying it wrong?
Well, you said it right. It's just for any spell to work, you have to speak from your heart's fire.
It's Wingardium Leviosa, not Leviosa. That's pretty much exactly what he's saying right now.
Aloft Elevar!
Aloft Elevar!
No!
Elevar!
Don't hold back!
Leviosa!
Heart's fire!
Saying heart's fire!
Hey, it was a good start.
Chris Pratt, you're so optimistic. Why do I feel like they picked the perfect like voice actors for these two?
I thought she had a phoenix gem.
You're so cute. Hear that, Dad? He's a smart kid. He just doesn't know how quests work.
I'm ready to go on a quest. Even if it's just like a normal scavenger hunt, I really don't care. Like, I just want to go on like a quest. There has to be like some type of like a business where you can go on like a quest or something. There should be.
Quick! Somebody help me! These ripping nuggets were supposed to go out minutes ago.
Yes, ma'am. Wait, does she have on heels or that's just her feet? No, they're little kitten heels.
Your fearlessness? My brother and I see the map.
Isn't that fun? They're all based on my old maps.
Oh, she got her little nails done. She went from some fearsome beast to like a waitress. So she just evolved with the time. No one's going on quest anymore. I may as well be like, turn this into a restaurant.
The karaoke machine's broken again.
I have important things to do. Testing. You haunt my dreams, my in-between. Please.
Me.
That manticore didn't have investors to look out for. She didn't have payroll to cover.
Not investors in payroll.
Fix the machine or not?
Yeah, in a minute. Okay, maybe this place is...
Why is she the best character in the movie? Yes, Octavia Spencer.
Whoever said you have to take risks in life to have an adventure?
You did.
I'm living a lie. What have I become?
Imagine this was a musical and she just bust out into song. It would work there. But could he actually die though? I don't think he could die. The worst that would happen is that his plants will like disintegrate.
But the expressway is faster.
Maybe not in the long run.
I know you want this to be like one of your adventure games, but all that matters is that we get to spend as much time as possible with Dad.
It literally is an adventure game though.
So we should just take the expressway, right?
He's bringing logical terms to an illogical situation, and that's where he's going wrong. Logically, yes, you take the expressway, but this is not logic. We're literally trying to find a stone to bring our dad back, the rest of our dad back. Like, it defies logic. You can't use logic in an illogical situation.
Ahead on your right.
Not her main man.
Ow! What? Splinter! Something wrong?
Sorry, it's just your stance is,
Your form's a little off.
Did you just bump into me? Do it again and you'll see me in your nightmares!
Girl, I would drown you in this cup of Coke. Stop playing. Step on you accidentally.
Keep the change. Out of the way, beanstalk.
Dang. Just when you think being tall is a good thing, someone calls you a beanstalk.
You got a problem, Shades.
The purse crusher. I sold it. Got in a little tax trouble a few years back, but don't worry, I know.
Like her problems are so normal. Payroll, taxes.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Spot, not in the middle, not quite at the end.
You know what? I like to clear up some confusion. I actually can drive. Okay, I actually can drive. I just don't have a license yet. But in a crisis situation, I could get us out of it.
You'll never be ready.
Yeah, that was pretty good. So much aggression in little bodies. They're like chihuahuas. Chihuahuas have no reason to be as aggressive as they are. They have an inferiority complex. That's what it is. An inferiority complex. That's are chihuahuas' problems and their problems. They feel that they're inferior because they're so small, so they compensate with aggression. We can fly.
Step out of the vehicle.
What are we gonna do? I don't know. How are we gonna explain? Oh no, Dad!
They gonna think he's drunk.
What seems to be the problem here?
Oh,
something wrong? You have to stop lying. Answer every question with a question.
What exactly are you doing out here?
What are you doing out here?
With all due respect, you didn't answer my question.
You didn't answer my question.
Who is Ian?
Who are you? I'm kidding.
I'm all sweaty and weird, and I don't know what to say, and I just feel like I can't do anything right, and I'm a total weirdo.
Oh, that's his truth, too.
I don't envy you, Bronco. That Lightfoot kid is a handful. I mean, the guy's a screw-up.
Sir, ma'am.
I don't.
Can we get back to work? Why are we sitting here having this conversation?
Sick and tired, gotta go. See you Monday.
Awkward.
I don't know what happened back there, but I don't think you're a screw-up.
The curse doesn't lie. Well, the spell doesn't lie.
The magic just got it wrong, you know?
I don't think you're a complete screw-up. You're just somewhat of a screw-up.
Where are you going?
Eating chips aggressively.
I'm not a screw-up.
I didn't say you were.
Magic said it for you.
All that matters today is Dad, and right now he's sitting in that van.
Dad can hear? Oh, he hears the vibrations. He can feel it. Yeah. Okay, Dad.
He is terrible.
It's not bad.
Yeah, he's really, really bad.
I don't think it's that bad. I think it's pretty decent. If you had a top half, it may look better. Because sometimes half of dancing is arm movements. Not y'all calling the dad's dancing bad and he's just doing this.
I want to see him too. It's not fair for you to call me a screw up if you don't give me a chance to.
I didn't call you a screw up. The magic did.
So let's call it 10,000.
Ew, what is she?
Okay, you had better. Yeah.
That would never be my That would never be my ringtone for anybody.
Do you know who I am? Some kind of winged bear snake lady?
Dang.
Scorpion lady. Now my oldest son.
Oh. Whoa, she is a scorpion.
Here you go. And a little something extra for your trouble. I love your store. Oh, that's so pretty.
So cute.
If you believe the bridge is there, then it's there.
But it's not.
Well, not with that attitude.
I'm not gonna.
Why would the bridge be invisible? Where's the visible bridge spell?
Was that so bad?
Yes!
Are you still alive?
Maybe.
So now you know the worst that can happen, so there's nothing to be scared of, right?
I mean, you know the worst is going to happen, but you don't want to experience it again. That's like if you get into a car accident, you're like, I know the worst that's going to happen if I get into a car accident. But do I want to keep getting into car accidents? No.
This is amazing!
Keep going, keep going.
You still got the rope, right?
Yeah.
I got it.
Aww.
Oh man, I can stay out here all.
Hurry up and stop playing.
I needed that rope.
Oh.
Did you?
But did you?
There's a lesson in that. I don't know. If I had more time to think about it, I could think about it. But there's a lesson in the fact that he thought he needed the rope, but he actually didn't need the rope.
Now you get in the vehicle. I'm escorting you home.
That's a full stash. That's literally a bane where his stash should be.
I need backup. Run away, Van.
I can't believe I'm running from the cops.
You're not running from the cops. You're running from our mom's boyfriend.
Right? Like, he's not a cop.
Now you're running from the cops.
They got there fast.
Voltar Thunderseer. Voltar Thunderseer.
I can't do it. What are you doing?
What he has to. I didn't even know he did that. It just felt right to do.
Come on, we gotta go.
Cole, if you don't get your horse speed up, you could literally like run them down. Easy.
To use what you've got.
Excelsior!
Hey,
This is actually.
I would pay for that giant cheese puff.
3. You only have 3 memories.
Oh, yeah.
Barley, do you have another
He has a secret memory.
It's just not my favorite.
Oh, when he died.
I was supposed to go in and say goodbye to him, but he was hooked up to all these tubes.
That has to be super hard. Like,
I got scared and I didn't go in.
I feel that.
That's when I decided I was never going to be scared ever again.
Dang. I feel that. It is sometimes scary, especially when you're young, to see someone that you loved sick in the hospital, like about to die.
Can't be! A gelatinous cube!
Dang. They really wanted to protect that thing. Hurry, hurry, hurry up. You have to step on it.
No one can hold their breath that long.
Dad can.
The Phoenix Gem awaits beyond this door.
To our victory!
Wow. This is the bigger disappointment than finding out that CC Drake was A. If you know, you know.
You act like you know what you're doing, but you don't have a clue, and that's because you are a screw-up.
Now it finally comes out.
Where are you going?
To spend what little time we have left with Dad.
You can't just take Dad away. Pixar really does know how to tell a great story, don't they? He did everything with his brother. Oh, this is so nice. His brother been there this whole time. He's been your #1 biggest supporter from the beginning.
Behind you!
This reminds me of the curse from Once Upon a Time, except it's red, not purple.
Fine, take it!
Oh, he's feeling betrayed. He's feeling betrayed, bamboozled.
Mom?
It's okay, boys. We'll take care.
Yeah.
Only once is all we get. Grant me this rebirth, till tomorrow's sun has set, one day to walk the earth! I am a mighty warrior.
Yeah, Mom. Okay.
I had someone who looked out for me. Someone who pushed me to be more than I ever thought I could be. I never had a dad, but I always had you.
Yes. He realized he's always had a dad and his brother. His magic's on point now. You're not stopping. What's his name? Milo.
No!
Milo. Oh!
Magic in every fiber.
That Splinter's been there the entire time. Whoa. Yes, sir. Yes. He did that. I just hate that he didn't get a chance to talk to the dad. He get to see him. He got a glimpse of him. It actually worked. That's so crazy. But imagine if it worked the first time. They would have had like the entire day with him. Both of them. All three of them. That would have been so good. Like, life is just too cruel for that to work though. Even a Pixar movie. Too cruel for it to be that happy of an ending. Pixar, they know how to hurt us. That's just what it is. They know how to hurt us. Everybody talks about, oh, Pixar is so sweet and it's so sad. No, it's pain. It's pain. But at least he got a chance to say goodbye. That's what's really important. He got a chance to say goodbye. Oh, that was such a good moment though. They all had a chance. Just couldn't let us be great.
He also said he's very proud of the person you grew up to be. Oh, and he told me to give you this.
The staff? A hug? Oh, why are they doing this? That is so... It's too much. It's too much. That's how it ends?
Long ago, the world was full of wonder. And best of all, there was magic.
Is that how you put the school back together?
Yes.
Is that also how you
Wow, now he's like a popular, cool kid. Oh, maybe he's not popular, but...
I'm meeting the manticore for a night out.
Yeah. I want a night out with those two.
I was born to run.
Okay. Oh, who's he? What's that dude with the long hair? Fabio?
Because I already took care of it.
Hey, that's dope.
On a quest, the clear path is never the right one.
Wow, we're flying. Sorry, my family's kind of cooler than yours. Honestly, their family's too cool. He's a wizard. The mom hangs out with a manticore. Her boyfriend's a centaur. We have a dragon for a pet. Sign me up. I'm ready to be adopted. Just put me right there in the family portrait. That was Onward. It's such just like a fun, adventurous film. That's why I love it. Adventurous and magical films are literally my most favorite thing. This makes me want to watch. This literally makes me want to watch the Chronicles of Narnia. I only seen the first Chronicles of Narnia, so when I do watch it, I'm going to watch all three of them. It kind of gives me Lord of the Rings also. I've seen The Hobbit. I've seen all of The Hobbit. I haven't seen all of the Lord of the Rings. I've seen, of course, Harry Potter. The ultimate magical movie. I don't know, I just love magical adventurous movies. When we're going on an adventure and there's magic, I just love those movies. Anywho, this is a good watch. Of course, it's Pixar. You know it's sad. Thank you, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. It's your girl, lakia.j. Bye. And also subscribe to my second channel if you want to see some TV show reactions.